Sometimes all you need is a break with the right people. It was a regular weekend, but for us, it became an adventure waiting to unfold. We had no fixed agenda except to chase some peace, some rain, and wilderness. An unplanned trip on a weekend with a few great friends. Just the four of us, Romy, Amit, Simon and myself. To escape the routine and head into the heart of Western Ghats, bags packed, playlist loaded and excitement running high, we began our journey to Sakleshpur. But before we hit the highway, we made our first pit stop near Nilmangala toll. The entire toll plaza was jam-packed with weekend traffic, the endless line of vehicles crawling through the toll. We grabbed some hot tea and onion pakoras to kickstart the journey. Amid all the rush, we stood yapping, stretching and enjoying the moment. After that quick break, we cruised onto the highway, the four of us settling into the rhythm of the night drive. Our plan for the night was very simple. Reach Hassan at around 11 pm, board a lodge, get some rest and greet Sakleshpura at the sunrise. The road stretched ahead, quiet and endless, as conversations softened and headlights cut through the darkness. Soon the sky changed its mood. Raindrops began to tap against the windshield, slow at first, then steady, turning the journey into something almost magical. With the rain guiding our way and the destination waiting, we drove on, wrapped in the silence. After a good night rest in Hassan, we hit the road before sunrise. The kind of early morning where the air is crisp, the roads are empty, and the adventure feels just a heartbeat away. We started our drive towards Sakleshpur, cruising along the Mangalore highway. As the road opened up, the city noise faded behind us, replaced by the rhythm of the highway, the hum of the engine, and that quiet excitement of what laid ahead. Sakleshpur is a charming hill station situated on the foothills of Western Ghats of Karnataka, known for its cool climate, coffee estate and dense green landscapes. It has an average elevation of 3,200 feet above sea level. Sakleshpur's biodiversity area is a significant part of the Western Ghats. It's one of the 18th most diverse spots in the world, featuring the Bisle Reserve Forest, which is home for various flora and fauna, including wild animals and various bird species. The subtropical climate and heavy rain during the rainy season create an environment where several unique plant and animal species flourish. The town is bestowed with several magnificent temples, ancient forts, shimmering waterfalls and trekking trails. It's peaceful, less crowded than Coorg or Chikmagaluru, the perfect for nature lovers, trekkers and anyone wanting a quick weekend getaway because it's just 225 kilometers away from Bengaluru. We reached our first destination, Manjarabad Fort. One of the standout places of interest in Sakleshpur is the Manjarabad Fort. Let us dwell on the lesser known history of the Manjarabad Fort. The fort was built in the late 18th century by Tipu Sultan, the ruler of the Kingdom of Mysore, as a defensive structure against the British East India Company. It is situated on a hilltop overlooking the town of Sakleshpur and offers a panoramic views of the surrounding landscape. One can't deny the enchanting ancientness it evokes. But there is so much more. That fort, apart from its just being the eye candy of many visitors. The Manjarabad Fort opens from 8 am to 5 pm and there is no entry fees. This fort got its name from a Kannada word manchu, which means fog or mist. So when Tipu Sultan visited the fort after its completion, there was a mist all over and above the fort, hence the name. Inside the fort, visitors can explore the various rooms and chambers that the soldiers and rulers of the fort used. In addition to its historical and architectural significance, the Manjarabad Fort is also an important ecological site. This 8-point star-shaped fort is known for its architectural beauty and historical significance. It is constructed in the style of military architecture and features a series of walls and bastions that were designed to protect the fort from enemy attacks. The fort also has a number of underground tunnels and secret passageways that were used to escape routes in the case of an attack. The fort was used to store army barracks and armory, similar in purpose to Tipu's better-known armory in Srirangapatna. Locals even speak of a secret tunnel within the fort that connected directly to Srirangapatna, through which Tipu Sultan is believed to have travelled on horseback. The fort is surrounded by lush green forest and is a home to a variety of flora and fauna. Visitors can take a nature walk through the forest and observe the various species of plants and animals that inhabit the area. On the way back from Manjarabad Fort, we made a quick stop at a beautiful Hosahalli Bridge en route, a quite scenic spot. There used to be a hanging bridge here, a simple, swaying structure that once connected the villages across the stream. Today it stands broken, its remnants blending into the wilderness. What was once a lifetime for the local community has now become a memory, reclaimed by nature and overshadowed by the modern engineering around it. This bridge is primarily known as the bridge associated with the Shettihalli Integrated Drinking Water Supply Project. It is a large, under-constructed or newly completed structure related to the significant regional water diversion project. Hidden deep inside the Western Ghats lies one of the Karnataka's most scenic landscape, the legendary green route trek of Sakleshpur. For years, adventure lovers walked along the tracks to experience this raw beauty, but today, trekking on this line is strictly banned. Instead, a safer and equally breathtaking experience awaits. The Yadakumari Railway Tunnel Viewpoint. This guided forest trail takes you through misty shola patches, coffee estates, and winding hill paths until you reach a panoramic viewpoint perched high above the tracks. This overland route trek is about 3 kilometers, a combination of lush Malnad countryside, some off-roading, either by 4-wheel drive or 2-wheeler, a bit of jungle trekking. This steep and narrow dirt track crosses plantations and forests lead to the tallest bridge of this railway route. But before you step into this, every trek is beautiful, but only when it's done safely. Wear the right gear, good trekking shoes, quick dry clothes and the light rain jacket, and carry enough water to keep yourself hydrated. During the monsoon, leeches can be found here in plenty. Do prepare yourself from them. Carry back everything you bring. Respect nature and keep your trails clean. Caution! This trek is banned and no longer allowed ever since trains resumed full operation on the route. It was earlier one of the most scenic treks in the Western Ghats of Karnataka. Some people call it the world's extreme railroad. Some refer to the trekking paradise. Some have even dubbed this trek as the green route trek. From here, you can watch the railway line curve dramatically through the valleys, tunnels disappearing deep into the mountains, and the tallest bridge rising between tunnel 11 and 12 high above the green gorge below. It's a scene straight out of a postcard, one of the most photogenic spots in the entire Western Ghats. I'm talking about the rail route from Sakleshpur to Kukke Subramanya that falls on the segment between Bangalore and Mangalore. Yadakumari is around 3,800 feet above the sea surface. This route has up to 57 tunnels, 109 bridges, and number of rivers and waterfalls. But that's not it. Some of these tunnels are as long as 0.75 kilometers and some of these bridges are 200 meter high. I forgot to mention the pristine forest that covers the entire belt and whose dense green cover gives this route a name, the Green Route. Walking past miles and miles, we finally bid adieu to Railway Tunnel Viewpoint, a journey through the heart of Western Ghats, where every step is a whisper from the rainforest and every view is a reminding of nature's grandeur. We moved on to our next destination. Deep inside the forest near Sakleshpur lies a waterfall that feels untouched, quiet and almost hidden from the world. Mukanmani Falls. Surrounded by dense Western Ghats greenery, the air here is cool, fresh and filled with sound of flowing water. The main waterfall was at the downstream. A narrow path led us to the gentle stream instead where a few people were enjoying a refreshing dip in the cool water. Just above it, a small bridge stood quietly, simple, beautiful, and perfectly framed by nature. Suddenly, the rain began to pour, heavy and relentless. People around me ran for shelter, hiding under trees and sheds. But I paused for a moment and thought, why not just embrace this? Why not enjoy the rain in this beautiful, pristine slice of nature? So I stood there, letting the drops fall, feeling the forest come alive around me. A dirt trail, a short downhill trek, and a steep riverside boulder climb lead you to this waterfall. Mukanmani is a beautiful multi-tiered waterfall hidden deep inside the forests of Western Ghats, around the rural village of Shettihalli near Sakleshpur. Unlike the more popular falls, this one flows wider than tall, spreading across flat rock beds and creating gentle, curtain-like cascades. But a word of caution, that the rocks are very slippery and tourists should avoid going near the falls during the monsoon. The falls swell into a powerful, misty stretch of white, and in winter the flow settles into a peaceful rhythm, perfect for quiet moments and slow shutter photography. We then drove around 50 kilometers and reached Shettihalli Rosary church. As we were nearing the church, the landscape suddenly opened up, and we found ourselves completely surrounded by the vast waters of Hemavati river. Rising quietly from the backwaters of Hemavati river, the Shettihalli Rosary church is one of Karnataka's most hauntingly beautiful landmarks. Built in the 1860s by the French missionaries, this Gothic architectural marvel once stood proudly at the heart of a thriving village. But everything changed with the construction of Hemavati Dam. As the waters rose, the villagers relocated and the church began its slow transformation into the iconic floating church you see today. Depending on the season, this church offers two completely different experiences. In summer, the water recedes and the full skeleton of the church emerges, allowing you to walk right up to its weathered arches and stone pillars. But during the monsoon, the backwaters swell, surrounding the ruins and turning them into a surreal, half-submerged silhouette on the horizon. The silence here is striking. Waves hit the old stone walls, birds glide over the waters, and the golden light of the dusk paints the ruins in shades of nostalgia. It's a place frozen in time, beautiful, melancholy, and unforgettable. And just like that, what started as a simple weekend break turned into memories we'll all carry for lifetime. Until the next escape, this is just another story from the road. Keep watching.